Hey, you guys. It's 1:30 in the afternoon in South Carolina, and just got done cutting my grass. It's hot out there. It's hot as hell out there. But today, I got some things to do with you guys. I would like to put together the Alyssa doll that I was working on. I got a drink. I got me some twisted tea. I probably should be drinking water, but I ain't going anywhere today. So, and I don't know if I'm gonna do it this video or not, but I'm gonna send my niece a gift. So we're gonna pack it up for her. And I'm gonna talk to you about my feelings and what I'm trying to do in my home. Maybe in that video. I don't know. I don't know if I'm putting on this video or another video. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna cool down and let's put a baby together, right? I think we should. My dog. I'm out there cutting the grass. And look. Jack. Hey. All right. Let's put a baby together. Okay. So I had to put my hair up. It was hot. It's hot outside, you guys. I don't know. It's got about 90 degrees, give or take some. My grass was getting out of control. My son's been having to work. And the grass has got to get done or the city's going to come and cut it and then charge you and fine you and all this stuff. I'd rather live where the city's not involved, but they rezoned and everything since I lived here. New developments going up. I don't know, I just ain't cool with it. So anyway, you know, I don't like looking out my yard and seeing all new homes. Some people do. Oh, I'm so sweaty. I washed my hands when I came in, so it's going to be all right. So I was on the phone with my niece today, who I want to do a surprise for. Oh, and I broke my nail while I was cutting the grass and I hit it on the steering wheel. My sister will come and fix it later. So, because she does my nails now. So we're going to put a baby together. I was talking to my niece, Madison. She's about, I don't know, 8 years old, maybe 7 or 8. And I'm going to give her a gift and we're going to do that in another video probably. But she said, I want to see you put a baby together. And I said, well, okay, watch a video. So I have the Alyssa kit. Now I am going to sell her for very cheap, very inexpensive because she didn't come out how I wanted. She has some purpling to her. She has lashes and I did forget to put eyebrows on her. But a lot of like light fair, light hair babies, some of them don't really have eyebrows. So I didn't feel terrible about that. And she's got a magnetic bow on her head. So we're actually going to, she should be done drying. She's been sitting for days. And we're going to fill her up with her little body. And when I went to grab this bag, I didn't realize that the hole was here. So I have glass beads all over my floor, you guys. And then, so I don't know, in my previous videos, I showed you guys, I said, you know, oh, my finger's stuck. Okay. That I get my polyfill from Bountiful Baby. So we're going to do this. We're going to do all this now. And I kind of just took the bottom of the New Wave oven in here. Whatever. So we're gonna take her little body, her 4991 little baby body. And I don't like these bodies because they're hard to like put the zip ties around. But she got a little baby body, tiny little body. We're gonna fill it, a little booty. And we are going to sell her for very cheap because I'm not happy with her, you guys. I had good intentions for her and it all went to the wayside. I'm gonna put this down here for now. And then, where's mine? So I got these stockings for the weight. These I bought from Bountiful Baby. I probably could have got them cheap at the dollar store, but you guys, I'm a one-stop shop. I don't like to mess around. I know people like to bargain shop and stuff, but I ain't got time for that right now. Like, I was going through all my mom came over for Father's Day. I made a breakfast for him. We gave him some scratch-offs and some candy. And I made breakfast this morning, and my mom, she was talking about my dolls and stuff. And we were discussing, I said, I really need to downsize my house, like what's in my house. I need to get rid of stuff. Like I did that last year. And I think I need to downsize. I really do. It's just me and my son. I don't want to live in chaos. Like, it, you know, it's just too much, you know? So I have a bubble cup. This was actually our cruise cups with our initials on it. And just put it in here. I'm gonna give her some weight, which is these glass beads from Bountiful Baby. I'm gonna dump it in there. Usually I put a good bit, but so I just have to, I'm gonna clean stuff out. So I was talking to my mom about it, and I said I want to get rid of things. I like collecting babies, I do, but I don't want to have I have too much. It's just too much. I lowered the price of my babies, but I do know the economy. Like, people don't have money. People don't have money anymore. It's not like it used to be, you know? Like, everything went up. Everything went up in price. That's too, that ain't enough. I gotta get more. It's just, it's unfortunate. It really is. You know, and I want to collect these, and I told my son, I said, I think I want to keep it more or less, you know, a few select babies that I like and that I bond with. So that I don't feel like I have enough stuff that I have to divide my time for. And as much as I love my babies very much, and they all have a different, this ain't enough, like well, maybe it is. Like, they all have a different, because I'm going to put some in their head. They all mean something different to me. You know what I mean? Alyssa's not going, my Alyssa that I bought, my first one, she's not going anywhere. She's staying. And definitely my Felicity Awake is definitely not going anywhere. That is so I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with what I have, especially my books. Like, it's so hard to part with my books. I have a lot of books that are spiritual, Harry Potter books. I have books about, now, spiritually speaking, I'm not Christian, you guys. I'm going to be honest. I'm just not Christian. I do believe in God. I believe in a masculine, feminine power. Do I believe Jesus being the Son of God? I believe we all are. We're all sons and daughters of God. Okay, I think he was more of a psychic, but we're not going there because this is not a video about spirituality. But I have a lot of books. I have English literature, you know, a lot of things like that. I'm huge with Victorian, like, I have to just downsize, and I'm not getting rid of my antique books. I'm just not doing it. You know, so after breakfast, I also spoke to my niece, Madison, and I told Madison, I'm saying your name. I said in my video, I'm going to say your name when I'm stuffing the baby, because do I want to put booty fat pellets in her or not? Because I'm going to sell her. I'm probably not. Because I'm going to sell her for really cheap, you guys. Like, I'm even debating $75 just to get rid of her. I do like this sculpt. Like I said, everybody knows in my previous video, this sculpt is actually my first baby. And this baby's going to have a COA. You know, maybe somebody out there wants to do reborns, but they just don't have a lot of money, you know? I'm going to tell you, in a room that doesn't have direct sunlight, she looks decent. She really does. She has a lot of modeling. Her veins, she has veins. She looks good in a room like this, you know, where the sun's finished coming through this room for the day, for the most part, like the heavy sun, you know? But, so yeah, I'm probably gonna sell her $75, $100, and then you guys pay shipping. You guys know, in the Reborn world, you guys pay shipping. So I just need to clear out my room, and I lowered the price of my other babies, but no one's biting the bullet. I am looking for that perfect baby. You know, I have my criteria. We went over that in the last video over and over. I was like, dang, I said that too much when I was putting the video up. Should I make her kind of floppy? You guys, I'm selling her for like cheap, you guys. I don't need to be putting all this stuff. But she's still, I mean, not every artist puts baby fat pellets in the booty and the tummy, you know what I'm saying? But I do want her to have some weight. Now her head's going to be weighted too, so You have to take that into consideration. I use the Angel Silk from Bountiful Baby. And some of this stuff like really breaks down, you know? So I'm trying to make sure I put enough. Why do I feel like her weight? Like I did the weight and I actually made it into like a number 8 with a rubber band in the middle to distribute the weight evenly throughout her body. I watched a YouTuber do that and I said, that's really good. Like I like that, you know? So that is something I do with the babies. All my babies have a rubber band cutting their weight in half. I'm gonna take some of this out, it's just too much. But yeah, Madison, my niece, I got fluff everywhere. I don't see her often. She lives a few hours away. She said, I want to see you put together a baby doll. Well, Madison, here we go. We're gonna put together a baby doll. This is all you, girl. This is all you. Okay. So that's the body. Okay, I'm gonna give it some, because remember the legs are gonna be in here. And I want it to be a little floppy. Some people like their babies floppy. So I'm gonna leave that like that for now. And we're gonna fill her limbs up. I make sure the limbs are pretty, you know, filled. This is the leg. I made the foot kind of purpley. Now, she's got a lot of modeling. She's not a perfect baby. She does have some speckles on her. But if you're getting a Reborn, a painted Reborn, that's not all, I don't think it's all fully painted. But if, oh shoot. No, I got it everywhere, you guys. Glass beads everywhere. Let's see. If you're getting an authentic Reborn that's been painted decent, I mean, depends on your definition of decent. But I think paying $100 or less for a Reborn and it don't look like a 5-year-old did it, I think that's pretty good. I really do. I'm just going to fill it up to her ankles. You know what I mean? That's pretty good. So, I'm not doing good with these glass beads today, you guys. I'm just not doing it. I'm not doing good with it. I was cutting my grass. So, you know, like when you were outside in the sun and then like you come in and you just kind of like, I'm kind of hyped up, sort of. Like, I know my heart rate's a little higher. I do like being outside. It's just so hot. I'm trying to make it even. Because I think the other one was a little higher. And I want consistency. As much as I can, you know. That's something I am missing with my dolls. Consistency. And I thought I was doing good and getting a little better. But I feel like this one, I took a backward step. I think when I started this one, I had too much purple in the beginning. You know? Too much purpling. But like I said, I painted her with Genesis. And she has the matte varnish that everybody's going crazy over. And I don't know what I'm going to do when I run out of stuff. But I don't make babies as fast as other people do. So I don't think I'm going to have that problem for a while. This is more like a hobby thing. Like, because I work and I have to maintain my house and do all that fun stuff. You know, and then I'll be on third shift again, like I was months ago. So, all right. Now, got that. I'm gonna go ahead and work on the stocking that's gonna go on her head, but I'm not gonna make it too crazy because, like, I gotta get this in a hole in her head. She has a tinier head hole than my other dolls that I have done. You know? So I really don't want to overdo it, or I can kind of make it looser. Who knows? And I don't want to make her too heavy. Like I said, she's going to be a lesser expensive doll than the ones I've got. I got to make sure I cut this perfect. So, but yeah, let's see where I'm at. I'm at 13 minutes plus my little intro. Not bad. Not bad. And now I'll tell you what I did discover. I discovered with my Felicity doll, I'm going to give this some wax so when I put it in her head, it can actually get in there because she got a skinny hole. So I discovered with my Felicity doll, I like the head being heavy. Her head is heavy, you guys. Heavy. She got a heavy head. But I like it. It kind of adds to the realism. And I do like the floppy bodies. Okay, the woman who sold me April Self, the way she weighted that baby, I love it. And I honestly thought that heavier babies was going to be an out for me. Like, it would be overdone. But I'm happy with it. Like, I am genuinely happy with the way she weighted that doll. You know, I'm stuffing the head with the angel silk. It's probably all up in my drink because I know this stuff's been flying around. And then I have to figure out how to shove. Oh God, where'd the bow go? Oh good, still there. Yeah. So I got to put this in the head somehow, and I made it really, really like lax. Like, she got a tiny head. But I've been having fun with these dolls, and I've been thinking about how I want to execute. I have to get rid of a lot of stuff. You guys, like, I don't know, when I was married, I am married still, but when I was with my ex, you know, before I was a single separated woman, I don't know what I did. Like, I went from being very simple. You guys, I didn't have anything as far as like, I just went to work, came home, and I was a mom. And then in the time that I was married, you know, I've been doing a lot of reflecting. My son went from being like an 8-9-year-old still needing me and everything to a teenager. And not just a teenager, but he's an older teenager at that, you know? So I have taken up hobbies, and this originally was supposed to be my reading room because when we were going to get a different house, when we were moving out of here, I was supposed to have a reading room. And within the past, and I thought maybe one Reborn, whatever, but I really enjoyed the hobby. I really do. I mean, I think it's a fascinating hobby, and I'd like to expand on it. But the more I think about it, you know, like some people who they're great people, they're wonderful, to each his own, but some people like have 50 million dolls. And as much as it would be nice to have, my house is 1,100 square foot. I share it with my son, and I have a full-time night job now, like, you know, again. So I put the weighted sock, well, it's a stocking, in the head with some polyfill, okay? So that's what I was doing there. And then I went ahead and I put, the glass beads, fine glass beads from Bountiful Baby, the tiniest ones in there. And then I'm going to stuff her limbs. So, but yeah, it's time now for me to clear out the old, welcome the new, and move on with my life. That's essentially what it comes down to. It's time to start new habits and new beginnings. I'm not getting rid of the doll thing. I love it. My Cabbage Patches are staying. My Kinby dolls, I think it's great to have like a collection like that. But I need to like downsize, and that's what I have been focused on and thinking about doing now, you know? Okay, so that's full. I just stuff it, you guys. I stuff it. I went ahead and put the glass beads up to her ankles and wrists. And I am just stuffing her like a turkey on Thanksgiving, if you celebrate Thanksgiving. I still celebrate Thanksgiving, but I just don't eat the turkey. I don't eat meat. So if you hear snoring in my video, my dog followed me in here earlier and he is snoozing. So that's what that snoring is, if you hear like a deep, you know, something like that. So I'm just stuffing the polyfill in her so I can have her be born today, and maybe I'll do a photo shoot for her. I really don't like starting, like, I'm gonna do Happy Sage. My friend told me to start Happy Sage, I want to do Happy Stage next, but I really don't like to start new projects. Like I said, I don't do this for a living. I don't have 50 million babies being made at once. I have a trade that I do, nursing, but I am keeping an eye out for that dream baby of mine. You know, I am keeping an eye out. I think her legs are gonna require more. The polyfilm is so silky smooth that getting it in, I'm looking at my time, that getting it in is hard because my fingers go right past, like through it. It's just, I don't know, it's harder to stuff it maybe. But I'm getting it in there. Getting it in there. I rooted this doll with hair, mohair. It's it's lightly rooted. I gave her some eyelashes. It's not the best quality mohair, but remember, I'm a new artist. I'm trying to learn. I have another mohair that's really nice. It's black hair. Like the color's black. And I did it in one of my ethnic dolls. And it's actually like really soft. Although that doll, I didn't do the greatest with the rooting in the back. I try to directionally root, but I get kind of frustrated, and I'm getting to a point where I think if I root the dolls, I wish I would lightly root them, because that is, I'm gonna be honest, that's my least favorite part of this hobby. It's my least favorite part. And when something is like your least favorite and it's aggravating, you really don't, I'm sorry, I'm pushing the stuff in. You really don't want to, like, you're not passionate about that part, you know? And I want to do a good job. So if I concentrate on lightly rooting the dolls, then I'll do a better job. Instead of getting like way deep in heavy rooting and then like, oh my God, I have all this rooting to do and I really don't like rooting and blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to have as much dedication and love for it if I'm constantly knocking it. You know what I'm saying? So, but I do like painting the babies. I like seeing like their skin come to life. So if you're interested in a reborn that's authentic, this one right here, it's going to be $100 or less. She's got quality. You're watching me right now put her together. Like, she's got quality stuff. She's been painted with quality things, put together with quality stuff. There's her skin. She does have some speckling in some places. Let me see if I can find it. Look, I gotta find it. Now, like I said, in the bright sunlight, she is purple. She's got a purple tint. So if you're into zombie babies, it might be a nice little alternative. Where's the speckled stuff? See, in the dark, you can't really see. But if you're like right here, let me see. It's like moles or something. I don't know if you could tell. I don't know. But basically, you guys, that's how you stuff the baby. If you don't know, most of you probably already know. All you reborn people out there, you guys are very educated about this stuff. You know your stuff. You know your stuff. So, oh man. Okay. And then, you guys, the rest, put the leg on. Now, this is where I goof. You know why I goof? Because I make it too tight. So I'm going to try not to, because I don't want to mess up. So if you're interested, I'm on reborns.com. My nursery is Melissa Valentine's Nursery. I got 3 beautiful babies on there. And I'm selling them for $150. I just don't want this to, I'm tightening it a little bit. Okay, that's good. I got 3 beautiful babies on there, and I'm learning. So those babies on there do not have COAs, but this one does. This one does have a COA. And she will be listed on there. Now, if you don't want to go through Reborns before you see this, let me know. I'll send you a PayPal link, and I can email you and send it to you and send you the shipping information. I got to go to the post office tomorrow anyway and send a box to my niece. So there's the baby's legs. You guys don't come on, but it might be like, because I was doing grass, you know. I was on a mower. Came in here, so I'm going to wash my hands. I have pets. I do not smoke. I am outdoorsy. I have chickens, so you know, you gotta, my babies are around, not really around dirt and stuff, but we're outside. We like the outdoors, you know what I'm saying? We like the outdoors. Oh, that arm's backwards. Okay, we'll put this one in. So, let's see. This is how you put the baby together, you guys. Make it just right. I do like about these bodies, I do like how they actually come already. Like, I don't have to string the zip tie through the stuff already. It's already stringed through. It's just hiding the zip ties. I don't think I'm going to hide the zip ties on this one because it's a female dog. That's what it is. I mean, I have trouble, and I actually tore one of the dolls that I have listed, and I was honest about it, and I feel like I painted that doll pretty good for it being an ethnic doll. So it was, I feel like it's a good, you know, if you like ethnic babies like that. How come this one, see what I'm saying? I think I goofed with this one already, but let's see. So when I get the head on, I am going to cut the zip ties later. But I'm going to have the baby put together. My niece said, Missy, Aunt Missy, that's what she calls me. I want to see you put a baby together. I want to see you put a baby together. So that's what I'm doing for my niece. You guys, Blue Past Fire. Not saying she a boy, not saying she a girl, but I went ahead and put, just in case, a magnet in her head. Just in case. That's perfect. That's perfect, you got. Oh. Okay, that's perfect. You guys, she's floppy too. She's a floppy baby. Let's give her a binky, another binky. This pacifier I didn't do too well. Let's use this one. This one came with my Alyssa doll. Perfect. You guys, this is the Alyssa sculpt. She, like I said, in the sunlight, I'm going to cut all these off of her. But in the sunlight, let me see if I can do this with this light. I don't know if you could tell the purple of her. It depends on your lighting with her. It really does. And she does have some speckling. I don't know. I'm trying to show you her. But I think for a doll like this, I think, listen, $100 or less, it's not bad. It really isn't. She has veining. Her creases are, some of them are a little wild. I went a little cuckoo with them. So, I don't know if you can see. I can't see. Okay. So I'm being very honest here with the baby. Okay. Being very honest. Lightly rooted hair. Magnet head. Okay. Passy. So, oh, and that's but this can be like birthmarks or something. You know what I'm saying? Like moles on her, you know? So, you guys, I want to say thank you for watching this, and I appreciate it. You guys are wonderful. Stay tuned for more. I have to do a box opening for, not a box opening. What is it called? Hold on, I'm trying to get my little controller going. Not a box opening, a boxing for my niece. We'll talk more about that when I get there. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. All I'm gonna do is clip her ties and do a photo shoot with her when I have time. I don't know if it's gonna be today or tomorrow or what. But thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the drill. Love you guys so much. Thank you for being so supportive. And next time, you guys, next time.